Pueyo, Gilbert. We'll start with an opening statement from coach and then go to questions.
I thought we showed some really good things today. I thought that the first half, our defensive intensity and just our unselfishness on offense was really, really impressive. The fourth quarter was pretty ugly. I think we lost our intensity and relaxed a lot, but I thought overall great things to learn from and build on from this game.
Do you think there was any fatigue at all? For you guys too, in that fourth quarter with how short the bench is and the beginning of the year?
Yes, it was definitely fatigue, but that's why we have practice. We'll go back and push ourselves even harder. So.
But yeah, we had 7 players. So that was, I don't know if I've ever been in practice until this year with 7 players. And we'll get like players back in a week, but yeah, practice has been a lot of practice players and managing, because we can't go super hard in practice right now, then come and play with 7 players in a game. So I think we've been managing them well.
Yeah.
You do want me to ask you about Skylar?
Yeah, so she's in concussion protocol. So she collided. Kailyn's got a really strong chest. No, but actually, when they first collided, I thought they hit heads. In Kailyn, it knocked the wind out of her, and Skylar kind of dove and hit her chest and got a concussion. So the next day woke up with headaches. So we'll progress her out, but she'll be out probably a week. Because right now there's no need in, like when they have something like that, no need in rushing back. Like wait till she's symptom free, because we're in exhibition games. We want her for when we start the real season. And she's an important part of our team, her and Brea, and Courtney, and we're not gonna have Montea for the year, so we're slim.
How are you, Helena? A lot of shooting tonight.
But only 10 shots. Didn't it feel like it was more? It's not. So she even needs to shoot a little more. It felt like it was more, but I always look, it's only 10.
Yeah, it feels great to be back. Also, now we just have more opportunities with just like 7 players. But yeah, I was feeling good, so I was just taking the shot. But I think we play a really good unselfish basketball. We just trying to look for the extra pass, and I think we're just trying to get in better shape.
And there was a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah.
Do you think that was?
Lack of discipline and a little fatigue. Because when you get tired, then you close out lazy, put your hands on. So I think some of that. And I think it was called a little bit tighter in the second half, or, we were hand checking. But I thought overall pretty good until, I'd say, third, fourth quarter. So I'd say we played 25 minutes pretty good. Then the rest was just downhill.
Wait, hold up. I have 5 steals, Adia.
I know.
5 steals.
And okay.
5
let's get that on
steals,
tape.
y'all.
Kailyn Gilbert can play defense.
That is 5
Last year she
steals?
couldn't, but this is the new Kailyn. Much better.
Let me
huh?
show reading this
Much
right.
better.
She had 5 steals for the last 4 years before that. So today she had, but she was actually, I'm proud of her playing defense.
Wow, you can't
She
say I
worked-
don't play defense anymore.
Well, just because you get steals doesn't mean you play defense, but you did play defense. Because someone else played defense, and you're the culprit of the steal or recipient. No, but she played really good on the ball defense. That was some of the best defense she's played. But she's worked and was intentional in the off season. She worked really hard on her body. She didn't play defense before. You didn't like defense. Even last year she said, I don't play defense. And I'm like, well, basketball, you play offense and defense. But she's taken it personal, and I thought she did a really good job. A completely different player. Wouldn't you say so, Helena? This is a 5th year talking to. Tell her.
So what made the difference for you to decide it's time to play defense?
Yeah, I want to hear this. Because she was mad at me all year last year.
Yeah, I still am.
I know she is. And she was playing defense because she was like, let me show her I can play some defense. I already know.
Yeah.
What's the difference, Kailyn?
I just want to get on the floor, and I know if I have a lot of points, but I don't play defense, she's not going to play me. So I just have to play defense.
Well, I taught Kailyn, if you score 20 and your opponent scores 24, you're -4.
Yeah.
So if it's better if you score 20, your opponent scores 10, you're plus 10. But having some pride, just becoming a better player,
Yeah.
a complete player. And she has the ability to. It's just she didn't have the mentality, and now she has the mentality. So really, really proud of her. And we're 1 game in, so she's only going to get better.
Coach, how do you think your new players responded to the McHale environment?
I think really well. Jada, it was really cute in our, to start as a freshman, great opportunity for Jada. And then she was like getting emotional for a second saying, I've dreamed of this. Like she dreamed of playing her first call. It was really sweet. You know, I was thinking to myself, wow, you know, she is just a baby and just coming to this environment, first time in college. So that was the aha moment. And then even Kailyn said, it was just cute conversations in the or in the pregame before we stepped on the floor. And then Kailyn said, you know, like, I didn't think I'd be starting here, but because she didn't play a lot last year and it was hard. She was also learned a lot as a freshman. So I think just these are the moments that are special as a coach. And I thought Jada responded well. I thought she was off tonight. She was ice cold. She's a very good shooter, ice cold today. But she still impacted the game, and that's an unselfish player. Usually when you're ice cold, you're pissed off, and you're not playing defense. She was playing defense, fighting, 50-50 balls, and she still helped us, and she was still earning minutes on the floor. So those are shots I'd love for her to keep on taking. I mean, all of us would. And then she fights, and she's a great teammate. So I thought she handled the environment perfectly.
Ask about Sully. I mean, she says she must have played post before, and she's kind of has to be a wing here because of her size. What do you have to say about her development and how she played tonight?
Solly's a gamer. It's funny because she'll do something like she'll miss stuff in practice, but in the game she makes them. I think Solly's just ready when she plays. I mean, she's a good passer. She's super smooth and experienced. I thought Solly had some great rebounds today. I thought when she got tired, her defense was a little bit suspect in the second half, but she was getting to the rim, making her layups, finishing, hitting shots. I thought she played well, and we're asking her to play the 3 and the 4 for us. She's learning multiple positions in a different language. This wasn't easy. It's not easy. And if you think about Solly and just like what she's been through, places she's came from, last year she missed a half a year. So people don't realize that. So she really hasn't played continuous basketball consecutively. So she went home last year, got stuck in Mali, so probably didn't get a chance to even play. Came at Christmas, played from Christmas, but that was only a couple months. So this is going to be her first year in years playing full because then there was COVID 2 years before that. So I think, and just to watch it, and they can tell you how much she's improved from like her shot, even from when she got here.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, so she's getting better and she's getting coached and, you know, we work on a lot of skill, and it's showing, and she's going to really help us.
And as at media day, she talked about how she needed to work on her handles for the next level, and we started like bringing up the ball after stealing it. So how is that coming along?
It's really good. I mean, we're playing as at the 3 and the 4, 3, 4, 5. She can be a point forward for us a lot. She's shooting the 3 at a really high rate. I think she only missed one in the corner because it was flat, away from the bench. But her 3's improved, her handles have improved. Still can work on it more because she's kind of straight up when she dribbles and dribbles a little high, but she's getting better. And she's getting, you know, just more versatile, so which is better because we can play her at more positions. I mean, Helena plays for us the 1 through 4. So is Mary playing the 2, 3, 4, 5 for us we're big. Because there was one point in the game, if you saw, it was Helena, then it was Solly, and it was Mary, and then it was Isis and Maya. So when we can play big, I think we have a huge advantage because remember, we're missing Brea and we're missing Skylar. So they both have size too. So I think we did pretty good at moments with those lineups.
Free throws were a problem last year, and you guys were 5 for 7 today. I mean,
Well, 5%, we only shot 7. That's a problem.
Yeah.
But that's a little bit of a problem.
That's another
Yeah.
I mean, is it just personnel difference this year?
Yeah, focus, and I think who's shooting them. Because a lot of times Shayna was she's our main scorer and driver. So she was at the free throw line a lot. That's not her best strength. Years before when Ari it was more of a strength, but who's getting to the line the most. I think we have a lot more balance this year. And it's funny because if you look last year, we had better shooters and we had better scoring ability, but we're a better offensive and defensive team this year with less talented offensive players overall. But because we're unselfish, we share the ball, we make extra passes, so we look like we're a better shooting team when we're not, but we will be because of the cohesiveness of the team. So I'm proud of them for that because I think we're going to surprise a lot of people. I'm very confident that we will.
And the rebounding, 33-30, is probably not what you want to see.
Not good. We were up by 11 at half, 11 or 15 at half. And then second half, which is too many long rebounds. So we knew coming into this, as coaches, we talked about coming into this game, what one of our just weak points were, and it was rebounding and boxing out. So we just have to be more intentional about that and more disciplined, especially when it's long rebounds. So our guards, like these two, don't like to box out all the time, but they're learning and getting better. But just, just more repetition with our 7 players in practice.
Anything else?
Well, just Helena, on your aggressiveness, how much do do you have to think about that, about making yourself take those shots? Because it hasn't been what you've mainly focused on in the past.
Yeah, I mean, it just comes to the game. I don't really think about it. If I have open shot, I just take it. But I mean, I also like to pass the ball a lot. But yeah, I mean, with 7 players, you have to take shots because.
On Helena, it's 8 for 10 from the field, 4 for 5 from the 3, and that's no bad shots. I mean, that's a really high efficiency. I mean, 44. That's really phenomenal. And then
Yeah, missed
7
3.
assists, 1 turnover. I don't remember what was the turnover. I don't remember the turnover. But I mean, that's a really good stat line. Like, she's hard to take off the floor. Okay, thanks, you guys. Kaylyn's dying to. She's looking at Haley to make sure.